I love you, but I have to film. Hello, 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 hello. Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. It's been a minute. I ain't gonna lie. It's been a minute. And it's my fault. But, so, I don't even know how to get into this. So, let's just go ahead and talk about my move. So, if you watched my last video, you would have seen, I'm pretty sure that I filmed that before I got married. I got married to, I'm not wearing a ring. Oh well, shame on me. But, I did get married to my now husband, of course. And, I mentioned that I was moving to be with him. He's stationed in Washington, so I moved to Washington. By the way, I got a puppy, so if you hear any background noise, it's him. Forgive him, he's 10 months old. So, I moved to Washington, and, that's where all of this craziness starts. So, basically, I got my plane ticket, we got married, and then I bought my plane ticket, and I was like, perfect. I told my job, I was like, hey, I want to transfer up to Washington, and they were like, yeah. If you didn't know, I moved from Florida to Washington, literally like 32 or 3,500 miles. But I got with my job, I got a transfer. I was doing all this stuff. I moved a lot of my stuff up there, with a moving company, that he arranged, but I just moved some of my clothes because I was still living in Florida. I was just transitioning, and then I moved 2 weeks before I, actually moved on September something. I don't want to say the exact date, just for safety. Beginning of September. But, 2 weeks before that, I moved my car, and I transferred a lot of my stuff in my car up here and stuff like that. So, like, it was everything. Like, I was set to move. And then, 48 hours before my flight, my husband got news that he was deploying. For reference, before me moving up here, we've been together for 4 years, and we've been long distance for 1.5 years. So that was hard. So right now I'm alone. My husband knows that I do ASMR. He just doesn't get ASMR, but he's like, he doesn't think that it's like weird that I do it. But anyway, so yeah, so he's not here right now. He left. I'm not gonna say when he left or where he's going for security reasons, but he left. And I don't know anyone up here. The only human interaction I'm gonna get now is from my job. And right before I left, the good news is that right before I left, we got a 10-month-old. He's laying down now, he gave up crying. So, we got a 10-month-old German Shepherd, and we got him off of Craigslist. I was looking for, I'm picking hairs off the mic. Mic. So, I was looking for, a dog to adopt from a shelter, because I love adopting dogs from shelters. Like, I like always wanted to, especially, I know that I shouldn't support kill shelters, but if I can save a dog, I would love to. But none of the dogs were a good match. A lot of the places up here, which is a good thing, but a lot of the places up here didn't have dogs to adopt. Like, they had 10 max to choose from, and a lot of them were old, and we live like on our top floor in our apartment, so it just wasn't gonna be good to have an older dog. So I was looking for one that was like a pit bull in between like 2 and 3 years. I figured that would be great, but I really wanted a pit bull, like super bad, because I just think that they are so beautiful and they are so gentle. Well, most of them, obviously. You know, there's always a few bad apples in the batch whenever it comes to dogs. Shouldn't be that way with police, but I digress. So yeah, so I wanted a pit bull, and I was so excited, but they just didn't have any. So my friend, who's a dog trainer, was just like, hey, you should try Craigslist. And I was like, Craigslist? That's kind of sketch. But I did, and there was a few dogs that I found, and he was one of them. It was in between him and a girl dog. And the girl dog, like, the owner wanted like $300 for her, which I was fine with. She was beautiful. She was so sweet. But she wasn't spayed, and she had never gotten shots before. And I was like, you didn't take care of your dog, and now you want me to pay you $300 because I don't think that, you know, there's some things that you just keep to yourself, you know, and that's that on that. But I'm really excited and I'm really grateful. If you have ever watched an ad from my channel, I really appreciate it. I'm trying to figure out how to turn off mid-roll ads, because I noticed that, okay, so YouTube like lifted like how strict they were with their ads, so they're adding more ads to videos, and they're adding mid-roll ads, which of course in an ASMR video makes no sense. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that. But yeah, so I guess that I'll go ahead and end this video. If you care, I appreciate it. I know that not everybody cares. I know that some people are just like, I don't care about your life update, I just want to see you make videos. And I will get to that. I promise I'm going to film a video right after this. But if you care, and if you want to send good vibes, I would appreciate it, because right now, and I'm not even kidding, it's just me and my dog. It's just me and him. So, also if you want to be my friend, hit me up. A lot of people have been asking if I have an Instagram. I do, but it is just like, I've had it since the 7th grade. So it has a lot of the people that I know, and there are just a lot of stalkers out there, and I may create an ASMR Instagram. Very unprofessional. I may create an ASMR Instagram if you guys would want me to, and that way we can connect more. So I may do that. I never post on my regular Instagram though, which, like, the thought of making an ASMR Instagram and then never posting, I'm just like, why would I do that? But if you guys want to see posts, or I'll do like, you know, like 15-30-second ASMR videos on there, I can do that too. So, if you're wondering where I got this, it's from Walmart. It was like $8 from Walmart. It's a men's extra large crew neck. I got it the day that my husband left, because I was just like, you know what? I haven't gotten anything for myself because we barely had money for food. But I received my first paycheck from my job since I transferred, and it was my first paycheck in a month. So I was just like, you know what? I'm good now. We're okay now. I'm gonna go ahead and buy myself a candle and an oversized crew neck, and everything's gonna be alright. So I'm still working on that, but on the everything's gonna be alright part. But anyway, like I said, if you cared, if you listened, I appreciate it, and it really does warm my heart that there are people who comment like, hey, like, what's going on? Like, when are you gonna be back? And like, you know, I can't wait for you to post again. And what's going on, girl? Are you alright? Like, I really like that, to know that there are people out there that I don't know that care about me. Like, that's just like, it's really sweet. And I don't know how to like thank those people, because to know that people are thinking about me, people that I don't even know, like, it's just like, it's hard to express how much that